Alcatraz Island, a name that conjures images of an impenetrable fortress, a place where the most dangerous criminals were sent to be forgotten, a name that sent shivers down the spines of even the most hardened criminals. It was more than just a prison, it was a symbol of ultimate punishment and isolation. Surrounded by frigid, turbulent waters, it was known as the Rock, a symbol of America's unforgiving justice system. The island's isolation was its greatest defense, making escape seem like a distant dream. From 1934 to 1963, it housed some of the nation's most notorious criminals, its walls echoing with tales of despair and thwarted dreams. The prison's history is filled with stories of men who tried and failed to escape its grasp. No one had ever escaped its clutches, or so they thought. Among the inmates were Frank Morris, a cunning bank robber with a genius-level IQ, and the Anglin brothers, John and Clarence, hardened criminals with a knack for engineering. These men were not just ordinary prisoners, they were individuals with a unique set of skills and an unyielding desire for freedom. The trio, driven by desperation and a sliver of hope, dared to challenge the impossible, to break free from the inescapable Alcatraz. Their plan was not just a spur-of-the-moment decision, it was a meticulously crafted strategy that took months of preparation. Their audacious plan, hatched in the shadows of their cells, was as intricate as it was daring, relying on ingenuity, timing, and a good dose of luck. They crafted makeshift tools, dug through walls, and created life vests from raincoats. The island's isolation, its unforgiving waters, and the ever-watchful eyes of the guards seemed insurmountable. Every step they took was fraught with danger, every sound a potential giveaway. Yet, the lure of freedom burned brighter than any obstacle. The thought of living out their days in a tiny cell was unbearable, pushing them to take risks that others wouldn't dare. The stage was set for one of the most daring prison breaks in history, a story that continues to fascinate and baffle the world to this day. Their escape was a testament to human ingenuity and the relentless pursuit of freedom. The question remains, did they succeed, or did the icy grip of the Pacific claim them, adding another layer of tragedy to the legend of Alcatraz? The mystery endures, capturing the imagination of all who hear it. The escape plan was meticulously crafted, with every detail scrutinized and every possible outcome considered. It was a testament to human ingenuity pushed to its absolute limits, a desperate bid for freedom against insurmountable odds. For months, the men worked tirelessly, their clandestine activities hidden from the prying eyes of the guards. Each day brought new challenges, but their resolve never wavered. Their cells, located on the main cell block's top tier, became their secret workshop. Here they transformed ordinary items into tools of escape. Using discarded items like spoons, they began the painstaking process of digging through the concrete walls. Saw blades fashioned from a stolen vacuum cleaner motor became essential tools in their escape arsenal. They scavenged cement from the prison yard, using it to patch up their work and keep their activities concealed. With relentless determination, they chipped away at the concrete around the ventilation grills in their cells, creating a hidden passage to freedom. They constructed makeshift life vests from stolen raincoats, painstakingly stitched and sealed to provide buoyancy in the treacherous waters. Each vest was a lifeline, a fragile hope against the powerful currents. Their beds became their canvases, meticulously arranged to deceive the guards. Dummy heads, carefully molded from a mixture of soap, toilet paper and real hair, were painted to resemble their own. This macabre ruse was designed to buy them precious time during their escape. Every night, under the cover of darkness, they inched closer to their goal. Their determination was fueled by the faintest glimmer of hope, a hope that one day they would taste freedom. The night of June 11, 1962 arrived, cloaked in a blanket of fog. It was the night their meticulously crafted plan would be put to the test. Tension crackled in the air as the three inmates slipped into their makeshift life vests and squeezed through the openings they had painstakingly created over months of clandestine labor. They navigated a labyrinth of utility corridors and climbed a network of pipes to reach the roof of the cell block. The chilling wind whipped at their faces as they made their way to the edge of the island, carrying with them their flimsy raft and their hopes for freedom. They descended a 50-foot wall, their makeshift raft in tow, and slipped into the icy waters of San Francisco Bay. The last trace of them was a single paddle found floating near Angel Island the next morning. Dawn broke over Alcatraz, the fog slowly lifting to reveal an unsettling sight. 3 empty beds, the dummy heads staring blankly from the pillows. Panic ensued, as the scale of the escape became horrifyingly clear. What followed was one of the largest manhunts in U.S. history. The FBI, Coast Guard, and local law enforcement agencies launched a massive search operation, scouring every inch of the bay and surrounding areas. News of the escape spread like wildfire, capturing the imagination of the nation. Theories abounded, ranging from the plausible to the outlandish. Had the men perished in the frigid waters, their bodies claimed by the strong currents? Or had they managed to make it ashore, disappearing into the anonymity of the mainland? The mystery deepened with each passing day. Section 5. Whispers and Shadows. Despite the massive manhunt, the trail ran cold. The official investigation concluded that the escapees had drowned, their bodies swept out to sea. However, the lack of conclusive evidence fueled endless speculation and conspiracy theories. Whispers of sightings and rumors of the escapees living under assumed identities surfaced over the years, keeping the legend of the Great Alcatraz escape alive. The Anglin family, clinging to a sliver of hope, claimed to have received postcards and even a Christmas card from the brothers in the years following the escape. They also produced a photograph, allegedly taken in Brazil in 1975, showing 2 men who bear a striking resemblance to John and Clarence Anglin. The FBI, however, dismissed these claims, maintaining their stance that the men had perished during their daring escape attempt. Section 6. Echoes of the Escape. The Great Alcatraz escape continues to fascinate and intrigue, its story retold in books, documentaries, and feature films. The escape attempt, a testament to the human desire for freedom, has become a part of American folklore, a tale whispered with a mix of awe and disbelief. The island itself, once a symbol of fear and confinement, has been transformed into a popular tourist destination, drawing millions of visitors each year eager to catch a glimpse of the infamous prison and hear the tales of its former inmates. The cells, once cold and lifeless, now echo with the voices of tour guides, recounting the story of the escape, keeping the memory of that foggy June night alive. Section 7. Science and Speculation. The passage of time did little to quell the debate surrounding the fate of the Alcatraz escapees. In 2003, the popular television show Mythbusters tackled the Alcatraz escape, using scientific methods to test the feasibility of the escape plan. Their experiments, which involved constructing a replica of the raft and simulating the currents of San Francisco Bay, suggested that it was indeed possible for the escapees to have survived the journey to land. A Dutch study further fueled the debate by analyzing tidal patterns, and concluding that the currents could have carried the men toward Angel Island, where a paddle and remnants of a raft were found. Section 8. A Letter from the Grave. Just when the trail seemed to have gone cold, a letter surfaced in 2013, reigniting the debate and throwing another log on the fire of speculation. The letter, purportedly written by John Anglin, claimed that he was suffering from cancer and offered to turn himself in exchange for medical treatment. The FBI, though initially skeptical, conducted DNA testing on the letter. The results, however, proved inconclusive, failing to confirm or deny the letter's authenticity. The mystery of the Great Alcatraz escape continued, the question of whether the men lived to see another day remaining unanswered. Section 9. The debate rages on. The legend of the Great Alcatraz escape continues to captivate the public imagination, serving as a constant reminder of the human spirit's resilience and the lengths to which one will go to attain freedom. Alcatraz, once deemed inescapable, has become a symbol of the ultimate challenge, a fortress that dared the most daring to defy its walls. The debate over whether Frank Morris and the Anglin brothers successfully outwitted one of the most secure prisons in American history rages on, with proponents on both sides citing evidence and speculation to support their claims. Some argue that the meticulous planning and execution of their escape point to a successful getaway, while others believe the treacherous waters of San Francisco Bay were an insurmountable obstacle. The story of the Great Alcatraz escape is more than just a prison break. It's a parable about hope, resilience, and the enduring allure of the unknown. It speaks to the indomitable will of individuals who refuse to accept their fate, who strive against all odds to carve out their own destiny. It's a story that forces us to confront our own perceptions of what's possible and to question the very nature of truth itself. The escape challenges our understanding of human ingenuity and the lengths to which people will go to reclaim their freedom. Did they perish in the icy waters, their dreams of freedom dashed against the rocks of Alcatraz? Or did they find a way to survive, their fate a mystery that continues to elude us? Or did they manage to slip through the cracks of history, their story a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit? The possibility of their survival fuels endless speculation and keeps the legend alive. The answer, lost to the fog of time, remains a tantalizing mystery, ensuring that the legend of the Great Alcatraz escape continues to enthrall and intrigue generations to come. As long as the fog rolls over Alcatraz, the story will remain shrouded in mystery, inviting us to ponder the limits of human determination and the secrets that history keeps.